guy on Scrapyard who kept sprinting into the middle and dying. And we lost TDM, 7,500 to 7,400, and this guy was like negative 14, and he would not stop sprinting into the middle.
But Ice Cream has a perfect example of doing everything wrong. He was running into spawns. He was running blindly into corners. He was sprinting in trailers. I mean, I think his first death on the screen, he runs right through the blue trailer head on in a sprint. I mean, the little green trailer. You know you're going to get killed there. You know there's guys going to be coming up straight at the middle of the map.
Yeah.
So you sprint there?
So he's one of the Painkiller Alreadys.
Yeah. People don't know where that came
30
from.
seconds into the game, he's got Painkiller.
Yeah, I was telling Chris. So we were doing game battles tryouts, and Wings and I weren't used to playing with guys as good as the ones that tried out for the game battles team. And not to say that we never played with good players before, but we were rolling in parties with some beasts. And, we're like slowly advancing map control. 20, 30 seconds into the game, the first person we see already had Painkiller. And it happened again and again and again. We were like, Painkiller already? It's the first guy I've seen it. He's on, is it a 3 or a 4 death streak? I think it's a 4.
That's what I thought of.
Man, guys got Painkiller like 9 minutes and 30 seconds.
Instantly, they always have Painkiller. It was oh my gosh, we saw it so much. And then Preyas, I don't know if you guys know Preyas. He doesn't have a YouTube channel, but he's a friend with a lot of YouTube people, so you see him out there. He would run into a spawn with like a Kimbo Glocks, and they would go sprinting. Like 5 people would sprint in the opposite direction, like they were deer, like they just wanted no part. Get the hell out of here! It's Preyas.
But what I want to know is, how do people with Painkiller get to you? Because they're not even using Marathon and Lightweight, and they're getting all up into your space. It's like whenever I get Painkiller, I never see anybody. I wish I could.
Yeah, I get Painkiller, and unless I'm doing the Marathon, like sometimes when I run Cap the Flag, then it's like, oh, I have Painkiller. This is great. I'm going to use it to my advantage and make some map progress. But in every other game mode, it seems like even if I hurry up, it's gone before I get an opponent to shoot. But on the
Play some free-for-all.
Oh, I bet you're right. Yeah, I often defend the Modern Warfare 2 spawns because once you understand, like, the high-level concepts, there's an affinity towards the flag they own in Bomb, the bombs that they're defending in Sabo, etc., and then these are where the spawns are, and they're going to be spawning from there. But once you get that and understand that if you stand next to where they're going to spawn, then you're putting yourself at risk, and of course they're going to spawn next to you. The whole spawn system isn't as bad once you understand it, except free-for-all. In free-for-all, people are going to spawn right next to you, right behind you. It's rough.
With
free-for-all is tricky.
Yeah,
it is really tricky.
You're not going to go without a cheap death in free-for-all unless it's a lucky game.
If you can get off to a good start, you can easily dominate. But if you get a bad kill or two, you might just get killed the rest of the game.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know how people do it so consistently. I don't know how they avoid all of those deaths.
Scrapyard's a particularly good example. Someone's going to spawn, right next to you inside of like some tube where you don't even have a chance to see them, and you're done.
I was going to say Scrapyard and Terminal are 2 maps I just leave the game on, generally. That's why you haven't seen free-for-all attack on them.
I meant to say Salvage, the one in the first map pack.
Oh, Salvage is easy. Just stand on that little snowcat in the back of the house.
I find on the left in particular, there's 2 or 3 spawns in that concrete pipe area, and it's dangerous, man. They're going to spawn right next to you, behind you.
You stand on that snowcat, there's a guy who's going to spawn in that doorway to the left of you about every 2 seconds. Just pop it when he comes out.
I will say this, Wings. I was playing free-for-all in Afghan the other night, and I actually got up on that rock back where B Demolition is, and that's a rape spot. I think I went like 30 and 2, AC 130, just super easy. That's a great spot.
Which map? By B-Dom?
On Afghan.
Yeah, I think I showed you that one, didn't I?
Yeah. Well, you've made a video of it before, too, and I watched those videos. Speaking of your videos, let me just throw this out there. You put up a machinima video a couple days ago, and it's a Modern Warfare 2 TDM on Crash, and that is one of the most hated videos I've ever seen for no apparent reason whatsoever. Even Hutch had to jump in there and be like, all right, whoa. That's enough. It reminded me of like it would be like if there was a bunch of Nazis like just beating down a Jew, and all of a sudden like Hitler's like, whoa guys, hang on a minute,
We could use him for altitude testing.
You just went entirely too far right there. Why didn't you poke his eye out? Dear God.
Did you just compare Hutch to Hitler?
All right, I didn't mean it that way. I was just...
Cold Oak Kyle's got 4,000 pounds of hate mail.
I absolutely did not mean it like that. I love Hutch. Hutch is my buddy.
Nice. Hey, I have a topic. Oh, you know what? I have this. So, this one, for Nova Productions, quick shout out. He made me a new intro, and as payment, all he asked was that we cover this one topic. And there's a special rule in there for Kyle. What would you do if you had 24 hours to live? And the Kyle rule is no sex. So you have to find something to do other than bone every woman you know.
All right. Let me start off, because this was brought up the other night, because Thunder Tour was talking about how in his job as a fireman, they get a lot of suicides, and oftentimes it's people who are terminal. You know, they don't have much more time to go. Mm-hmm. And we were saying it's just like that. I think it's a Tim McGraw song, and it's called "Live Like You Were Dying." And it's about a guy who's diagnosed with cancer, and he's like, you know, I went skydiving, I went Rocky Mountain climbing, I rode a bull, and all this stuff. And that's exactly right. Like if I've got 24 hours to live, you said.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I'm going to spend as much of my money as I can. I'm going to give a lot. I'm like throwing it in the streets and watch people dance. None of it will go to charities. It will all go to like selfish things. I want a statue built of me somewhere, kind of like the one in Philadelphia of Rocky. You know, there really is no Rocky, but I mean, there really is no me. So make a statue of me. Why not? It'd just be like me smiling with a controller in my hand, like, yeah, bitches. And
oh, noobs. Big cartoon bubble.
I'd go skydiving. I'd definitely go skydiving. And I'd want to be skydiving with a gun in my hand, shooting at shit as I fell. And yeah, that's about it. Because I sound like such a cocksucker saying this, but like I've done a lot of really cool shit.
He's gonna spend his last 3.5 hours in jail.
Oh no! Oh, they'll never take me alive. That's why it's see this. What this really is what I'm gonna do with my last.
Come on, Kyle, don't do it. You taking my hours. Take mine.
All right, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying you're taking my shit when you're talking about the cops not taking you.
Oh yeah. See,
I'm going out with my boots on. That's
it's my last 20 hours, because after 20 hours of me having fun, they're taking me down.
I'm talking about taking every gun I own, converting them to fully automatic, loading up on clips, sewing some Kevlar together, and shoot up a mall.
Oh wow!
Nice. Mine is weak in comparison to yours. Like I gave it a little thought, right? Because I had this question in advance, and it was like, what means most to me is the relationships with the people I love, and you know, he didn't specify whether like the world ends and you know we're all gone, or whether it's just me who goes. So if the world ends, then we spend all day just doing things with the ones I love. I think I'd take my son to the lake. We'd look at the turtles that swim. He loves that. I'd spend some time with my daughter and bake a cake. I don't know. But things of that nature. And if it's just me dying, I'd spend some time getting everyone set up. You know, financial records. This is where the money is. This is the life insurance, etc. So,
see, yeah. Woody, that route right there will get you crying too much. You know, it's at one point of the day you're just going to be like, well, you realize what you're doing.
I had some distracting activities that would help. But yeah, you know, it'd be a rough day, the last one.
No, here's what you do, Woody. Mm-hmm. Give me all that financial information. I'll hold on to it and take care of it when that happens, and then you can enjoy your 24 hours.
I'm a little nervous about giving you all my financial
Just send it over Skype. It's no big deal. Just send it right now. Just safe deposit. You can mail me the key, whatever.
Kyle will use MS Paint to sign his name to the...
Chris, you have 24 hours. What do you got?
24 hours would be pretty simple. I'd probably play some basketball, go to the beach, but then I'd probably end it within the last hour. I'd try to rob a bank or something, do something crazy at the end, and I wouldn't have to look back on it. I wouldn't have to pay the consequences. It's pretty much what I would do. I would just keep it simple.
Nice.
24 hours, just one good day.
So I'm on Reddit.com sometimes, and there's a section called Ask Me Anything. And a lot of them are fakes, but one that I kind of believed in was a bank robber wrote on there. And the first time he robbed a bank, he got away with it, told us how he did it. And the second time he robbed a bank, he didn't, and got busted. It was pretty cool. He planned it out really well. He walked in there, he had 2 layers of clothes on and 2 plastic bags, and he handed a note to the teller. because he got arrested for shoplifting, and while he was in jail, he learned how to rob banks.